Zach McKinstry. On the corner for a strike, and we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
2 strikes.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Left-hand batter waits. That one just missing inside. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First offering, and it just misses. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Base hit right field. McKinstry headed for the plate. Safe.
He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. In for a strike. 0-1. Baez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Going to count 1-2.
That's out.
The pitch.
2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. There's a strike. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Nick Maton. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here on the south side. And on the mound in this one, Matthew Boyd. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is gone. A shot to left. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 down. Eloy Jimenez now. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Robert on the go. Pitch is low.
Ball, 1 strike.
Throw to second. He's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Robert, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Andrew Vaughn now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside. Boyd, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's the strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And at second with 1 away. So up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Frazier. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Oh, great stop. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Romy Gonzalez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Off the mark there. And now 2-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Smash down the left field line. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 down. Here's Elvis Andrus. And there's the strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Gonzalez around third. He will score. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a strike on the outside edge. Andrews leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's even up. Outside.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Just missed. Anderson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. 2 outs. This one in the dirt. Rogers down to first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matthew Boyd gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now, Jason Shreve.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So now here's the DH, Jake Berger. Flied out his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Kopech back to work. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. That's a little bit low. And the 1-0. And that one a little bit high.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Stops it on a slide. Gonzalez tossed to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The center fielder, number 12, Jake Marisnik.
Now here's Jake Marisnik. Kopech a throw over. Rogers back in on a dive. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes. James
balls,
Kingsley,
no
our
strikes.
plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Next pitch is outside. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the
Oh,
minor
boy, that pitch
leagues,
is
you'll
in.
learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional
Now
player
back.
and even a
The
major
right
league player.
Zach.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Javier Baez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball
Ball one,
and no
no strike.
strikes. Kicks and deals. And now 2-1.
Inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. On the ground, Gonzalez throws to first. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers 1. Here on the south side, and now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
And the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2
1 ball,
strikes.
2
He
strikes.
wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
He goes down looking. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Jimenez.
Ball
Nope.
1, no
That's
strikes.
inside.
That
Ball
one
2.
missed. The wind and the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up.
Full.
Oh, and he hit him. He had
Got him
2
right there.
strikes on him, And he hit him.
Well, one positive if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. You can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball, get out of the inning with a double play.
Vaughn in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One now. And that one missing low. Jimenez, the base runner at first with one out.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That one in there across the letters.
0-1's the count.
Roll to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1.
out.
Double play.
He's out.
And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers 1. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. Baddoo, in his second season, 24 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Ball, that's too
First
high.
offering misses the mark.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And that one moves his feet.
Strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball.
Got 3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Frazier on the move. Nice grab on the run. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. First time up was a pop out. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Torkelson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The pitch. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Nevin batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the air, right side. Jimenez has it sized up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Maton.
Man at first, Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first offering is not close. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Torkelson on his way to third. Vaughn with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Maton at second with 2 down.
Don't give up the run, man.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1.
Don't let him score.
And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
That's
Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 6, Tigers 2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Jackson Frazier.
The left fielder, Jackson Frazier.
Here comes a pitch. That one hammered center field. Marisnik going back some more, looking up, makes the catch up against the wall. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And the 0-1. That one pushed foul. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swinging a foul straight back. Andrus measures 6 feet even, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was born in Venezuela.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Start of the 4th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers. Kopech back to work. That's through there for a strike. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Keenan Middleton is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. And now the count is even.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, his 7th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Kopech departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Keenan Middleton takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Keenan Middleton.
Jake Marisnick, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it stays fair. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Marisnik stands at second with no outs. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the
next,
DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Now, Javier Baez, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
No
He was
ball,
really
2 strikes.
trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Now he gets away from Grandal. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch way upstairs. And he deals. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo.
Rips that one to right. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And the inning is over. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And now here is Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Here's the White Sox DH, Jake Berger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nevin settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Luis Robert
Luis.
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Robert.
Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
2 down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now the right fielder, Eloy Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. Shreve checks over to first, and he's back. Ball one, no strikes. Robert off of first with 2 away. Step off, throw to first, and he's back standing. Robert on the go. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The throw into second. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, and up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2.
Next one misses. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. White Sox 7 and the Tigers 3. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopper to second. Gonzalez tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler Nevin.
Tyler Nevin up now for the Tigers. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Check swing, and he held up. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Jimenez trying to get there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Nick Maton up now for the Tigers.
All right, White Sox. Go White Sox.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Good eye right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So they turn things over to the righty, Michael Lorenzen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And a pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The pitch. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
Count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Frazier batting with one down, takes a strike. Back to the mound. And it gets by him. So up next, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Gonzalez.
Stay clear of the DP. All right, Sox, let's go.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Frazier stands at first with one out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next
One
offering
ball,
way
2
upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next, Chicago. The third baseman, Elvis Andrews.
So digging in, Elvis Andrews. That one's in there. Strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Marisnik makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now it's going to be Tim Anderson. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit down the line. Frazier around third. One run across. Ibanez with a relay home, and he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now it's going to be Jake Berger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
(2-0). High fly ball lifted in the air right field. McKinstry tracks it down for the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers 3. Back at guaranteed rate field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Andy Ibanez. Middleton back to work. Ibanez in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper. In time to Vaughn. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, number 34, Jake.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that's going to get into the corner. The throw in. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Marisnik. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Jimenez under this one. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers 3. Back here on the south side. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis
The
Robert.
center fielder, Luis Robert.
And the right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Baez should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And now, Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Fouled off left side. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew.
So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. That's down and in.
2-1.
And the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Swings and
No ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now, ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Inning over. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 9-3. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here comes a pitch. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So now the DH spot, Akil Baddoo, 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Count.
Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1.
That pitch is out.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rip to third. There's 1.
He's out.
On to Vaughn. 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground right side. In time to Vaughn. That's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers 3. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Romy Gonzalez. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and next to hit for the Sox, Elvis Andrus. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Gonzalez leads off second with nobody out. Strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Gonzalez coming home. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Alexander.
Now,
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Alexander, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. The 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Jake Berger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jose Cisnero up and loosening in the pen. Engler getting cranked up as well. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Ibanez to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Robert stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. A 1 down. And fouled off. Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one drifts
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. That's inside.
Count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So they're at the corners now. Eloy Jimenez will hit next. There's the strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 10 and the Tigers 3. Gregory Santos gets the ball now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Gregory.
Tyler Nevin getting ready to hit. The wind of the pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Maton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to go. The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul. Next pitch is outside. In the air, left field. Frazier makes the play, and there's two away.
Up next for the Tigers. The second
Two outs,
baseman,
base is empty. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert going back on this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside.
That's out.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And now 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marisnik has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani
Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Ibanez makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5, Jackson Frazier.
Jackson Frazier, the next to hit. That misses, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. Slow ground ball to the right side. Ibanez. The underhand flip, and the White Sox go quietly. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the White Sox 10 and the Tigers 3. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
The wind and the pitch. Chop to the right side. Grandal whips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Center fielder, number 12, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
To the right side, he handles it himself. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now here is Zach McKinstry. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's in there. Here's a 1-1.
Ball two.
Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. 2-2 now. Now one missed. And down on strikes he goes, and that is the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.